What makes a man dangerous? Is it his physical strength or his intelligence? Or is it something else? You see, when we talk about a dangerous man, we're not referring to a threat or a menace. No, it's not about causing harm or being a source of fear. Quite the contrary. This is about a man who stands out from the crowd, a man who commands respect, not because he demands it, but because his very aura evokes it. It's about a man who, through his actions, his demeanor, his values, becomes an influential figure, a force to be reckoned with. This man is dangerous because he disrupts the status quo, challenges norms, and encourages others to do the same. He is a leader, a trailblazer, an innovator. He is dangerous because he changes the world around him, and in doing so changes the world itself. So let's delve into these traits that transform any man into a figure of power and influence. First and foremost, a dangerous man exudes confidence. What exactly does this mean? Well, confidence is the key that unlocks the door to a man's potential. It's the spark that lights up his persona, the shield that defends him from self-doubt. Confidence is like a magnetic field drawing people in, compelling them to take notice. It's an aura that radiates from within, influencing how a man carries himself, how he interacts with others, how he faces challenges. Confidence is not just about how a man perceives himself, but also how others perceive him. It's about walking into a room and commanding attention, not because you demand it, but because your self-assured demeanor naturally attracts it. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, standing tall even when the stakes are high, and never backing down from a challenge. But how does one develop this trait? Well, confidence is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. It involves stepping out of your comfort zone, taking risks, embracing failure as a learning opportunity, and celebrating your victories, no matter how small. It requires constant self-reflection, self-improvement, and self-love. So, how do you become a dangerous man? By cultivating confidence, by believing in yourself, your abilities, your worth, by understanding that confidence is not about being the best, but about being the best version of yourself. Remember, confidence isn't about arrogance, it's about believing in oneself and one's abilities. Next, emotional intelligence, a trait often overlooked but crucial. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It's about being aware of our feelings, why we're feeling them, and how they can affect the world around us. It's more than just being in touch with your feelings. It's about understanding the emotional landscape of others too. Why does it matter in making a man dangerous, you might wonder? Well, emotional intelligence is a game changer. It's like having a secret weapon that can help you navigate tricky situations, understand people better, and ultimately influence their actions. Imagine being able to diffuse a tense situation with a calm demeanor, or being able to motivate a team when morale is low. It's about reading the room, understanding the undercurrents of emotions, and then acting accordingly. It's a powerful tool in personal and professional relationships, and can be the difference between success and failure. Emotionally intelligent people can empathize with others, understand their feelings, and respond appropriately. This is especially important in maintaining healthy relationships, resolving conflicts, and building strong bonds with others. It's about being attuned to the emotional needs of others and responding with empathy and understanding. In the professional world, emotional intelligence is equally important. It's about understanding the emotional dynamics of a team and being able to motivate and inspire. It's about being able to handle stress and adversity with grace and bouncing back from setbacks. But remember, emotional intelligence is not about manipulating others or being insincere. It's about genuine understanding and empathy. It's about being able to connect with others on a deeper level and using that connection to foster positive relationships and outcomes. So, if you're striving to be a dangerous man, one who commands respect and influence, don't overlook emotional intelligence. It's not just about how smart you are or how much you know. It's about how you use that knowledge to understand and relate to others. Emotional intelligence, therefore, is a secret weapon in the arsenal of a dangerous man. A dangerous man is one who is ambitious and driven. Ambition and drive are not just mere words, they are the heartbeat of a dangerous man. It's the fire in his belly, the fuel that keeps his engine running. Ambition is the vision that paints the future, and drive is the force that propels him towards that vision, relentlessly. This is what sets him apart. It's not about the size of the dream, but the vigor with which he chases it. He's not deterred by the size of the mountain, but fueled by the promise of the view from the top. It's this unyielding pursuit that makes him a force to be reckoned with. But how does one cultivate such ambition and drive? Well, it starts with a vision, a goal that is bigger than oneself. A dangerous man visualizes his future, and then he commits to it. He knows that the road won't be easy, but he also knows that nothing worth having ever is. He sets his mind to it, he plans, he prepares, and then he acts. He's not just a dreamer, he's a doer. He doesn't let obstacles deter him, instead he uses them as stepping stones. He doesn't wait for opportunities, he creates them. He understands that it's not about the destination, but the journey. He knows that the most rewarding part is not the achievement, but the pursuit. In every step he takes, in every challenge he faces, he grows, he learns, he becomes more. The dangerous man is not just a dreamer, but a doer. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, is a hallmark of a dangerous man. Resilience is the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's the bridge that spans the chasm of failure, leading us to the land of triumph. In the context of a dangerous man, resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing back higher, stronger, and fiercer. It's about using the momentum of a fall to propel oneself forward. Let's dive deeper into this concept. Imagine a rubber ball. The harder you throw it to the ground, the higher it bounces back. Similarly, a man's resilience is his capacity to take life's hardest throws, absorb the impact, and use that energy to soar even higher. It's about facing challenges head-on, not avoiding them, but meeting them with grit and determination. But resilience is not an innate trait. It's a skill, and like any skill, it can be honed and fortified. It's the product of a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than obstacles to success. It's about developing a mental toughness, a tenacity that refuses to be quashed by failure. How does one build resilience? It starts with a simple shift in perspective. Instead of viewing setbacks as roadblocks, see them as detours, alternative routes leading to the same destination. Embrace failure as a teacher, not an enemy. Each mistake, each stumble, each fall is a lesson waiting to be learned. Next, cultivate a growth mindset. Understand that skills and abilities are not fixed, they can be developed. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and take risks. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger your resilience muscle becomes. Finally, practice self-care. Resilience is not about pushing yourself to the point of breakdown. It's about knowing when to rest, when to recharge, and when to push onward. Remember, resilience is not about never falling. It's about falling countless times and still choosing to rise. It's about transforming setbacks into stepping stones. In the face of adversity, a dangerous man doesn't crumble. He rises. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, is a hallmark of a dangerous man. Resilience is the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's the bridge that spans the chasm of failure, leading us to the land of triumph. In the context of a dangerous man, resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing back higher. He's not afraid to take risks, and fiercer, and he's not afraid to fail. Using the momentum of a fall, we delved into emotional intelligence forward. It's about understanding and managing your emotions and empathizing with others. Imagine a man with high emotional intelligence is dangerous to the ground, the higher because he can navigate through life's ups and downs with grace. A man's resilience he can understand capacity to take life's hard relationships and make sound decisions even in the heat use that energy to soar even higher. We talked about facing challenges head on, not avoiding them, but meeting them with grit and determination, the burning desire to achieve something great. But resilience is not a man with ambition and drive. It's a skill, and like any skill, he can be honed and fortified. He takes action. It's the product of a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. This makes him dangerous rather than obstacles to success to achieve his dreams. It's about developing a mental toughness. We discussed a tenacity that refuses to be quashed by failure. Life is full of challenges. How does one build resilience? But a resilient man doesn't let these knock him down. Shift in perspective. He bounces back stronger, instead of viewing setbacks from his failures, see them as stepping stones to alternative routes leading to the same destination. Dangerous because he's adaptable, embrace failure as a teacher, and he's not relentless in the pursuit of his goals. Each stumble, each fall, you have it, is a lesson waiting to be learned. Emotional intelligence, ambition, cultivate a growth mindset, and resilience. Understand these are the traits that make a man dangerous, are not fixed, not in a threatening or harmful way. Don't be afraid, but in a way that makes him powerful and take influential and unstoppable. The more you challenge yourself, so the strive to cultivate these muscle becomes not just a man, but a dangerous self-care.